I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. We have a fun show this week filled with plenty of design surprises, including this downtown penthouse once occupied by rock and pop royalty. And we explore this renovation of a mid-century hillside home. But before that and more, we are in Harlem to explore interior designer Courtney McLeod's newest project, this vibrant penthouse.
Our goal for the design of this space was to breathe life into a classic, plain white box apartment.
Welcome to Open House NYC, everyone. We have a great show this week, and we are getting started high above Harlem with interior designer Courtney McLeod. She filled this modern penthouse with colorful furnishings and accents that complement the sleek architecture. The result is a bright and welcoming home with vibrant and eclectic style. Take a look.
My name is Courtney McLeod, and I'm the principal of Right Meets Left Interior Design based in New York City. I'm standing in the penthouse apartment of 99 Morningside in the heart of Central Harlem. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath apartment, really generously sized, and so we wanted to really give it a luxurious feeling and really add a little bit of fun Harlem flavor to the mix. So as soon as you enter the apartment, the first thing you see is our feature wall. And the entire design started with the incredible wallpaper you see there. We sourced that through Harlequin, and it's just a fantastic pattern filled with color and curvy lines. From there, we actually sourced some really fantastic pieces, as well as some really eclectic furnishings, including an unbelievable vintage table. There are little hints of blue, kind of a soft peachy red, and then those colors are definitely reflected back into our feature wall. So from there, we decided to keep going with color, and so we chose a really beautiful, sumptuous green velvet contemporary profile sofa. Paired with that, we decided to bring in these really cute, spunky white boucle cream chairs, and then a fantastic leather lounge chair, the perfect spot to enjoy a great book. So the tricky part of designing an open plan living space is creating distinct separation. We achieve that using a few design tricks. For one, our furniture plan in the main seating area features the sofa with its back to the dining room. We also decided to feature this pedestal to create a moment between our major moments. We also wanted to do something kind of interesting on our large dining table top by doing a mix of pottery. The greens, the blues, that wonderful orange, it all helps to tie everything together so that it feels really wonderful, warm, and above all else, cohesive. One of the best parts of this apartment also ended up being one of the biggest design challenges. You feature a really long hallway that separates the public and private spaces, but then the trick is, what do you do with that hallway to make it feel connected? We settled on this rich green, and it truly set the stage for a gallery of contemporary art. For the primary bedroom, we decided to mirror the design technique we used in the main living area, and that's the idea of a wallpaper feature wall. To complement the wallpaper, we added some additional textiles, including this unbelievable handmade pillow by Maki Yamamoto. Above the bed, we incorporated another natural piece of art, this time featuring wonderful petals. This space benefits from floor-to-ceiling windows and is flooded with natural light. But the other amazing part is how spacious it is, and we even were able to incorporate a seating area to take advantage of the wonderful views. Our goal for the design of this space was to breathe life into a classic, plain white box apartment. We're so delighted with how it turned out. Thank you so much for joining us for this tour.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we explore this renovation of a mid-century home with interior designer Carmine Sabatella. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Monrovia, California with television host, designer, and real estate agent Carmine Sabatella. Carmine's latest project is this hillside mid-century home that he got renovated. The result is a bright and airy, warm and modern home that preserves its original details while updating it for modern entertaining. Take a look.
Hi, welcome to Cloverleaf Way here in beautiful Monrovia, and my name is Carmine Sabatella. I am an interior and landscape designer, and this is my latest project that I just put into escrow. So this home is a true mid-century, built in 1959. It was in the same family for over 45 years, and I did a complete renovation from top to bottom. Let's go check it out. I wanted the dining room to be at the front of the house because this is where you get all of the spectacular views. And also, I really wanted to hone in on Moroccan elements to blend with the mid-century look. And we went with these vintage pieces that I had rewired, just like the chandelier here in the dining room. Mid-century really works well when you think less is more. So I wanted to go with this hand-woven rug underneath the dining set. Overall, it's elegant yet practical. Here we are in the living room, which is my favorite spot of the home. It really is the center of the property. The fireplace that I installed is an original Melm fireplace, and so I went with this beautiful avocado green. And then it's a nice space to add airy furniture. So we went with this kind of oatmeal woven couch, and then I went with these beautiful custom wood chairs. So to me, this keeps it feeling really airy and open, and it blends really well with that open concept. I wanted to go with this beautiful, delicious, deep chocolate brown kitchen. I went with the high gloss finish on the cabinets. These are all custom cabinet doors. We wanted to use the custom peg knobs and then also the chevron pulls for the cabinet drawers. And then I also created and installed a brand new window. This allows you to, again, enjoy these beautiful views from the kitchen. Something that a lot of people don't know about me is that I am a sucker for a great vintage wallpaper, which is why I decided to go with this deep chocolate geometric print to do the backdrop of the primary bed. And again, this really lends to that mid-century feel. They used a lot of geometric patterns. Of course, back in the day, wallpaper was everywhere. And I thought, what better way to bring that nostalgic feel back to the home? Here we are outside on the upper deck, and this is just a real extension of your entertainment living space from the interior. You have so many vignettes out here. I really love the fact that you've got a seating area right outside of the open floor plan. You have this upper level here, which is outdoor dining. Fantastic, you can enjoy the views when you're entertaining. And then you can go right up along this walkway, and there's a beautiful seating area at the top. Coming here every day at the end of your workday is going to feel like you're on vacation every time you come home. Well, that wraps up the tour. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and we will see you at the next property.
We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are back in New York at this penthouse with a rock and pop provenance. We'll see you in just a bit. Welcome back. Now we're at this unique home in NoHo. If you could turn back time, you'd see such musical luminaries as Keith Richards, Cher, and Britney Spears all living in this triplex with its arena-sized great room, stage-sized terrace, swank bedrooms, and for the rest of us, a studio-quality shower. So let's rock and roll.
I'm Ian Slater of Compass, and we are in the penthouse of the Silk Building in NoHo. This is a townhouse in the sky, over 4 levels with 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms. Not only is the penthouse an incredible piece of real estate in its own right, what's even more impressive is the people who have owned it over time. Walking through this apartment is like leafing through the history of New York's music scene. The original owner of the apartment was Keith Richards, who combined the 2 duplexes. He subsequently sold it to Cher, and then Britney Spears bought it after her. Britney Spears owned it for about a decade, and in that time she wrote Toxic, she wrote Crazy. She actually won a Grammy while she was living in this apartment. Music, nightlife, and parties are in the DNA of this apartment. Don't believe me? Let's go take a look. Can't you hear me knocking? You immediately enter into this great room where you're greeted by ceiling height and light and a wall of windows facing north. So you do enter right into the kitchen, so it had to be built for a rock star. You have this huge island, enough for 8 people to sit around, every chef's appliance, including a wine fridge. Rumor has it that Keith Richards wanted to paint the cabinets black, but Britney wasn't crazy about it, so she painted them all white. Just off of the kitchen is this huge dining area. Just imagine the celebrities who used to sit in these seats, overlooking the New York City skyline. The reason you know this apartment was built for partying is how seamlessly the spaces flow into one another. The standout feature of this great room is this wood-burning fireplace on the western wall. Now just imagine coming back to your apartment after selling out Madison Square Garden for the night and kicking back with a glass of whiskey in front of your fireplace. But if you want to keep the party going, let me show you the spot. Now, Led Zeppelin never lived here, but follow me up the stairway to heaven. The Rolling Stones said, you can't always get what you want, but this place proves them wrong. Look, your own private game room leading right out to your own private terrace. There's no better place to let your hair down and party like a true rock star than on your rooftop terrace overlooking Midtown Manhattan. Here's the primary suite, where many legends have slept. It shares the same incredible view that you saw from the upstairs room and enjoys its own private wood-burning fireplace. An interesting note, this nook here actually used to be a dumbwaiter which went all the way up to the kitchen. Keith Richards used to just send bottles of Jack Daniels up and down from the kitchen to the bedroom. If I knew you better, I'd say let's spend the night together. Let's go this way. Now, what's the thing that any pop diva needs in their primary suite is closet space. This room has enough closet space for any number of Cher costume changes. With all the paparazzi downstairs in front of the building, doesn't every celebrity need a sanctuary to come home to and relax? That's what we have here in this primary bathroom. I hope you enjoyed this tour of this rock star apartment in the heart of downtown Manhattan. See you on the next one.
Coming up in just a few short minutes, we are checking out a home that reminds us why we should all be California dreaming. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we're in sunny Encino, California with LA-based designer Anna Roseman. Her clients love to entertain, so Anna created a home that was both comfortable for the family and welcoming for their guests, inside or out. See what I mean?
Hi, my name is Anna Roseman, and I'm an interior decorator here in Los Angeles. And today I'm going to give you guys a tour of one of my clients' homes here in Encino. My client told me I only had 2 weeks to put 8,000 square feet of furniture together. And I said, sure, I can do it in 2 weeks. The style that we decided to go with this home is clean, modern, bright, light, open California home living. So the first room I did was behind me. So her kids are very musical. They had a baby grand piano. I said, why don't we make it this little cute music area where the kids can entertain if you ever have guests and play their musical instruments, play piano, play the drums. So she really loved that idea. It was fun to allow her to bring that part of their lives to the forefront and really have it focus as the first thing that you see when you walk in. Once the kids are done playing their instruments and having fun with their friends, then it's time to move into the kitchen and prep for dinner. The goal of the kitchen was to work with the elements that were already there. So there is some chrome lighting pendants above the island now, and I wanted to continue that story with the finish on the legs of the chairs in the kitchen. Even though it is a more casual space, we wanted to make sure that it was going with the vibe of the rest of the house. It's very bright white. There's some wood and warmth in the doors and in the cabinetry. I like that there's a really good balance of the warmth, the bright, the clean in that room. So if you think down here is cozy and comfy, you have to see the primary bedroom. The client did really want a homey, comfortable, casual space, but she also has a touch of glam to her. We achieved the look that she requested in her primary bedroom by adding a very low, sleek, modern bed, also white linen. We added 4 velvet barrel back chairs. The velvet touch was bringing that level of glam that she wanted. It has also huge bifold doors that open up into this gorgeous view of the valley and the infinity pool. Having an outdoor deck out of a primary bedroom is really great because you can enjoy the outdoors and the view, but you also have a level of privacy. And when you want to come back down from your sanctuary in the primary bedroom, you can head downstairs and open these expansive, wonderful, picturesque glass doors that lead you to this wonderful open California outdoor living space. My client does a lot of entertaining, so what we did out here is we wanted to have a few different spaces for people to hang out. The obvious is the lounge space in front of the fire pit. You can kick your feet up, have a drink, hang out. We wanted to also do a dining space that functioned as a game table as well. So I found this really cool dining table that opens up into a pool table, and that's a really fun element. We did another foosball table. There's lots to do out there to keep people entertained. Well, thank you for joining us on this tour of my client's home here in Encino, California. I hope to see you guys again at another property I've designed. But for now, see you later.
Don't go anywhere. Check out We Still Have to Come.
There was nothing to limit me other than my own imagination, which is boundless.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Midwood, Brooklyn with interior designer Natalie Kraim. Natalie allowed herself to experiment in her own home, striking a balance between comfort and opulence. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Natalie of Natalie Kraim Interiors, luxury interior design firm located here in New York. Today, I'm gonna take you on a tour of my own house located in the Midwood area of Brooklyn. In general, I tend to design in an eclectic and modern style, and I embrace it all throughout my house. And there was nothing to limit me other than my own imagination, which is boundless. A good foyer should always set the tone for the design of the rest of the house. Here, we change the floors and install porcelain slabs. It looks like marble, but it doesn't require the high maintenance and care. We complement it with the vinyl wallpaper and some pop art to add fun and color. Every foyer needs a console table to drop your keys, but I took it as an opportunity to create a chic design moment. I custom designed this oversized mirror, wrapped it in cowhide, and painted it with zebra stripes for some fun. And of course, a picture of my family because they are my greatest inspiration. The living room was a large space to begin with, so I had to make it cozy and intimate. These ebony floors make a great foundation for the furniture to stand out. I covered the chairs in a plush textured velvet and used a contrasting fabric for the seats. But of course, you need a focal point. And this focal point was the gas fireplace we installed. It's clad in floor-to-ceiling porcelain slabs for a sleek and clean look. And because I wanted this living room to be great for entertaining, I can't forget to mention this 13-foot-long bar. The wood veneer is just gorgeous, and we use chrome hardware for a bit of glamour. As an interior designer, I'm exposed to beautiful things every day. My new acquisition is this beautiful wall sculpture that depicts falling leaves in white and gold with a backdrop light. I couldn't let go of it, so I decided to bring it home. The dark wallpaper brings a sense of luxury to the space, and the walls consist a bit of drama. Lighting is so important in a room, and I used it here to mimic the soft glow of a candlelight. Now let's take a look at the bedrooms. One of my favorite rooms of the house is my daughter's bedroom. When our third child was born, we had to add the crib and make some layout changes. I love the blue and white floral scheme that I created. The porcelain flowers on the wall are my favorite detail. Now let's go take a look at what I did with my bedroom. The whole bedroom is filled with light tones that add to the serenity. I wanted it to be cozy and serene to disconnect from the constant running around. I use an ivory metallic grasscloth wallpaper for the walls and ceiling. This makes it feel like a jewelry box. They say not to use ivory in home with kids, but rules are meant to be broken. I hope you enjoy touring our Brooklyn house. As you can see, you don't have to sacrifice beauty and elegance when you're designing for a family. Thank you so much for coming by.
I can't believe the show's already over. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, because we're going to keep giving you these amazing homes.